Discord, Twitch,
FaceTime, WhatsApp.
They use TikTok a lot.
Instagram.
Peer-to-peer digital communication is like our normal way.
We're seeing a pluralization, so each of these platforms comes with a different set of rules and a different set of linguistic conventions that people use.
I think it's very important that we use the proper language and use the proper tools.
Today they radicalize not through text, not through spelled out convictions, but via memes, for example, imagery.
And not just teenagers. I mean, if we're talking about conspiracy theories, I guess the average age is maybe mid-50s.
In the Netherlands, we had curfew riots. And many of the slogans that were shouted during the curfew riots were the same slogans with hashtags that were already used on the online platform.
Young people work as influencers for other young people. Everyone can communicate with everyone. This is both a good fact and a bad fact, but for us, the people who want to make a change and help other people, we can definitely make it work in favor.
How do you adapt? Well, you adapt to improve your practices, your information position, the exchange that you have, the feedback that you get from colleagues in developing new tools and strategies to deal with these things.
It's not enough anymore to just post content. You should think about sort of, are we going to answer to some of the comments that people make? Are we going to engage people in some way? Because that's how you create clicks.
If a practitioner aims to create a new campaign for young people, I think it's very important to co-create everything possible with the target audience.
We have 2.5 billion gamers in the world, so that's 1/3 of the world's population.
When they meet, they play the games, they use the specific language, they also hang out with specific groups. And these are very often, these groups are very close communities, which are very hard to get in.
And because it is a popular space, it's used by extremists.
Without knowing the language and without knowing the environment and how the game works, that will be very hard for us to do anything about actually stopping someone being radicalized. We should focus on doing a real research very deep in those communities.
You have to be part of the game. You have to become part of this playful thing in order to reach other people.
I think it's much easier if you want to start now to explore these gaming spaces, to look at gaming adjacent platforms and how PCVE actors can become active there. Like, can we have a Twitch stream and what should it be about? Can we use gaming tournaments like we use football tournaments in offline PCVE?
It's really important to be updated and keep up with the social media world.
I do think that there is an urgent need for more digital literacy amongst frontline officials, first-line officials, people that work with youngsters.
You have to work with the right people, with the right influencers.
And once we have decided to say, okay, this platform and this sort of approach, that's what we need, then yes, obviously we need training.
I think diversity is something that makes us very special, and I think that's the key for the future of practitioners working for RUN.
Digital social movements are a great thing to look at for PCVE.
Like the Me Too movement in Greece, we have seen it make a huge impact.
Because they are motivating a lot of different people from all across the world for their cause. How come nobody is lobbying for a counter-extremism social movement?
I'm really looking forward to the future because I think we're going to do a lot of amazing work and create a lot of amazing projects. and projects that actually make an impact.
Maybe this online thing is a chance for us, but it should be in a hybrid way, not only in person, not only online.
We won't go back to the situation as it was before the COVID and before the lockdown. We will keep up this level of online information. It's very important to be a learning network, to adapt as soon as you can to these changing, these effervescent trends in radicalization.
The online sphere is amazing. It's not all problematic. It's about how you use that technology. It's not inherently bad or good. It can be used for both, and our job is to make sure it's used for good more than it is used for bad.
In the network like Run, you are actively working in driving a change.